All right. Hey, what's going on, Scott?
Hello. What's up?
Got to fix my microphone, my camera there. Okay. Hey, we got a great topic tonight, Scott. I want to thank everybody for being here. I'm Chet from Sea Lake Journeys. My co-host, Sensei Rabbit, ran off on a cruise, Scott. He ran off with Mona. Can you believe that?
Dang, Sensei Rabbit.
Mona's getting on a cruise right now, or she's on a cruise, probably having supper. And Sensei Rabbit ain't around. I know where he's at. I'll put two and two together.
Dang Wabbit.
I know, right? Left me behind. But hey, Scott from Controversial Cruising and the Conscious Cruiser is here to fill in tonight. So it's going to be an awesome fill-in session. And just a reminder, y'all, right there, 8:30 tomorrow morning, join us on the Conscious Cruiser channel, right, on YouTube and on Spotify. Spotify too, y'all. So come on, check us out. We got a great episode tomorrow. I don't know what it's about. I'll be surprised. Scott, I'm going to sit there and go, what is this episode about? I can't wait to watch it.
A little joy of missing out. A little joy of missing out versus fear of missing out. And we'll talk about what the differences are tomorrow. So I'm excited.
Okay. That does sound good. I'm liking that. And let's say hi to 15 or 11 people. I don't know if you can see the chat over there. Can you see the chat over there?
I can see the chat.
Okay, whoop, there we go. And looks like the first one in was Tiffany Lava Baby Shark right there. Hey, good evening to you, Tiffany. And Cruising Chris M. Hey, Cruising Chris M. And I also dropped him a little tidbit there on the Carnival Cruise Addicts, who we just came in from. Him and Mandy were talking about not liking cilantro, on their Mexican food. I says, you got to put lime on it.
I love cilantro.
Yeah, I only like it if you put lime on it. And I didn't know that, except that we had friends that had a Mexican restaurant, and they said, oh, yeah, squeeze the lime on it. And I did. Oh, now I've got to have cilantro and lime.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah. Hey, there's Aaron Smith joining us here tonight. Thank you, Aaron. How about that, y'all?
Hello,
and I'm scrolling along. And there's Mandy. Hey, there's Mandy also getting the tip there on the cilantro. Yeah, I love Mexican food. Let me tell you what. My lava melted the Nightbot. Yeah, the Nightbot does not work, so we're at the mercy of moderators out there. If you want your link put up and you put hashtag SLJ, maybe one of them will grab your link and toss it in there. I may try to do something with it again. I don't know. I hate Nightbot. Danny D, the spooper supporter, and also your manager, right, Scott?
The Fizzler. That's right, my manager.
And Lori Barber coming in. Hey, chat, listening and eating dinner with the hubby. Hey, tell Larry hi for me, Lori. Hey, Larry.
Lori.
All right. And everybody's coming in from that CCA raid. Chris and Liz over there, Carnival Cruise Addict. What a great night they had over there.
They had a good live.
Every time they have a good live. And Marjorie, good evening to you, Marjorie. Big hug for Marjorie right there. Woohoo! Dang, I'll be at work. I'll be replay it. Okay.
You like that? Replays are good.
Jomo versus FOMO.
Jomo versus FOMO. Joy of missing out, fear of missing out.
We'll find out tomorrow at 8:30. And Zach's coming in from Coker Culture right there saying, hey, Sensei Chet, the runaway Sensei Wabbit, and the OG Karate Kid. Hi. Hiya. And don't forget 7 o'clock. We're going to head on over there, a Sea Lake Journey raid into Coker Culture for the Nerd Herd. Yeah, you don't have to be a nerd, but you probably are. So come on over there and join us and hang out with us.
I'll be early for your live again. This is like 3 in a row.
3 in a row.
Mm-hmm. It's like I like you or something, maybe.
Maybe. Hey, Lee, how's it going over there across the pond there, brother?
Lee.
Everyone in I forgot the double squeaky dojo. Double squeaky dojo right there. Speaking of dojo, just for a 30-second synopsis, my granddaughter, she's 13. She's over in Norway right now. She just won 3 gold medals, 3 silver medals, a bronze medal in a world championship. So now she's eligible to be on the Olympic team in 2028. So there, take that. So yeah, that's what's going on over here at Sea Lake Journeys. And I'll give y'all a fast rundown. Linda's here too tonight. Linda Toman Creates right there. Linda, woohoo! And I hope I'm not missing somebody else. There's Vicky, Foodies Vacations. I miss y'all. Apologize. We're just rolling real fast here to get the hays and hellos rolling down the road here. And look at her. Lori's a member for 35 months. That's almost 3 years.
That's crazy.
That's a triple squeaky. And one of these squeakies ain't even a squeaky, but I'm going to make it squeak. Watch this.
Ooh, a triple squeaky.
Right on, Lori. Lori's awesome. You got to go on a cruise with them someday. Her and Larry's awesome.
I can't wait.
And the Down Under Cruisers, good day, folks, right there. Sean and Alana coming in. Yeah, good evening to y'all down under.
Down
and, he's never answered my question yet, Scott. To let me know if when you flush the toilet, ours goes clockwise. I want to know if his goes counterclockwise. He told me I have to come to Australia to find out.
Yep.
That's what he told me. Look at this. Danny D, member for 18 months. Say ho, hey. You know what? We got to have a thank you video here somewhere. Let's see where my thank you video is. How about?
Very much.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Lori and Danny D and all our other awesome members out there. Aaron wants to know what would be the WWE entrance music for Captain Controversy and his manager, Danny D.
Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't even think Epidemic Sound has a sound for that. Or entrance music for that, AA.
What was the theme song for Chainsaw Massacre? I mean, I don't know what that was. I would investigate that first, maybe. Look at it, Cruising Chris, a member for 2 months. Also, become a member. You will be 100% better looking. Right? Absolutely, Chris. Absolutely, my friend. Jeff, Scott. Hey, there's a Carnival Cruise Addicts coming in right now. Chris and Liz.
CCA raid.
Awesome. And they're saying good old hellos to everybody. Hikanuki World Tour joining us also. Living and Cooking right there. Hello. Hey, Living and Cooking, first time in. Please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you would. And to entice you to subscribe to the channel, we have this. I got to tell you, there's one sound in there that was not an animal sound.
They were formerly MNT, Living and Cooking, so I think you probably know them. They just changed their name slightly.
Okay, great. Okay,
Marvin and caught me. Oh, okay. You caught me, Marvin and man.
Don't tell us. We'll figure it out.
Damn, I'm not as good as Kenny. Kenny knows it. Kenny would. Kenny, help me.
I try to know names, and sometimes I forget. Sometimes I miss that a channel changed. You know, that's awesome. I know you and Robin are so proud. Oh yeah, essentially Rabbit's proud.
I love those.
Okay, so hey, our big topic tonight. We're going to kick it off here. I think I've caught up with a lot of the Hays and Hellos here, which is a whole pile of them here. Oh wait a minute, I got one more. Member for 16 months. More double squeezies right there. Thank you.
Almost.
No, I can't believe. First off, we've been a channel that long. You know,
crazy.
It goes by so fast. It really does. And Z-Man, hey, good evening to you, Z-Man. Woohoo! And Living and Cooking did subscribe. Thank you very much. Okay, so I want to know who out there, and everybody put your answer in the chat. Who influences you as far as cruising goes? And what do I mean by that? I mean, do you watch a YouTube channel or maybe listen to some personal friends of yours? And I have a thing here. There it is. Someone you know personally, a YouTube channel, or written reviews.
Written reviews.
Now, how many of these things influence you on your opinion of cruise lines, particular cruise ships, certain cruise dinings, excursions, whether or not you're going to purchase drink packages, internet packages, go to the spa, any of those things? How are you influenced, and who does the influencing? So that's our whole topic here tonight, guys. So pop it in, anything y'all want to comment on over here in the chat, and we're going to try to catch up to them. Who influences you the most? How do they influence you? Why do they influence you? Someone you know personally, someone from YouTube, written reviews. Who do you look for information that you can trust? And who do you look to and go, whatever that guy says, that guy's crazier than a snake in a bowling ball. I'm not gonna listen to anything he says.
We got some crazy answers already too. We got some crazy,
Dude, really?
some popular answers too. Out of the gate. Out of the gate, anyway.
Fire them off, Scott. Fire them off, because I'm behind. Can you read them?
We got Robin and Chet. Z says Robin and Chet influenced them for cruising.
That's pretty crazy.
And then the Down Under Cruiser Sean says Robin influences me.
Okay.
Let's see. Cruising Chris M says the itinerary influences me. I watch information and watch for many different channels, but not a single person does. I like to gather my information from many different resources, Chris. I hope I said that like you would, Chris. Lori influences Larry.
I believe that.
I believe that.
I believe that.
Oh, I love that, Lori. That's great. She's just being truthful, you know. Mandy said, when I first started YouTube for cruising, I was watching Travel Spree a lot. They always linked Amazon items and made it easier for them to find. Oh, yeah, 110%. I mean, we've done a little bit of that. Bill and I did a show with Amazon, but I should definitely get better because there are definitely things that come up that I buy that I should be able to link to. I have the same account they do, just with no money in it. So, maybe I could use that and show you guys too what I buy for cruises and other ridiculous things too. So let's see. Zach says I trust anyone in the community.
Okay.
Anyone. That's bold.
Mm-hmm. You could have opposing opinions.
Yep. Amazon, one of my favorites, says Tiffany Lava Shark, which one of mine too. I have a silicone freeze tray coming in the mail actually from Amazon. Should be here by 10 o'clock tonight. Coach Cruz always has the best excursion choices. Yes, he does take us on a lot of excursions. That's pretty good. He's I've been watching Coach Cruz since I pretty much started too as well. Let's see. Coker Culture says Chet hasn't let me down. Liz hasn't let me down.
Okay.
Lisa hasn't let me down. And Scott for sure has not let me down because he is the best ever. That's great. Yeah, Zach, I agree. And let's see.
That's a translation issue there.
Oh, yeah, no, that's exactly what it says. Says, you are all amazing and you are all the greatest. Well, thank you very much. We appreciate that. Everybody but Zach's the greatest, Cruise Life. Pete and Lisa have come in. So hello, Pete and Lisa.
Pete
and Lisa. And Bone Tired Travelers also came in before. One before we started the art.
Denise.
Let's see. Okay, and that's all the answers. And Lori shares that you all of us, keep her excited for her next cruises.
That's kind of one of my goals as a YouTube channel. I want people to be excited about cruising. And, we will tell if something didn't quite go 100% right, but we like to make a positive spin out of it. We don't want to be the downer person. And hopefully if we're influencing anybody, we're influencing them in a positive way. But then again, we will tell you, there are some things sometimes like, the drinks on this cruise. I don't know, the bartenders, I don't know, maybe they were already had a few too many before they started mixing them or what, but we'll tell you. But then we found something that we did like. But I know when we got started, as far as cruising, I was only influenced by a TV show at first, The Love Boat. After that, then I didn't watch any YouTube until 2020. And that's when they started influencing me a little bit, Yeah. And but I do like to read, so sometimes I'll read something that might influence me. And I know everybody out there in the world has probably seen the Poop Cruise episode. And I wonder how many people have been influenced by that. People who've never cruised before, or maybe never cruised Carnival before, and thought, "Oh no, PU, that is not for me." Do you think that has an effect on people? Do you think that affected them in some way there, Scott?
I think it definitely does. I think it definitely does. I've talked to a lot of cruisers, a lot of people who don't cruise, excuse me, and they've asked me about that. They've asked me if I've ever been on anything like that, or if it happens regularly, or if all cruises are poop cruises. And so, yes, I think the media definitely influences people. But I think the one important takeaway, and I always try to tell everybody that is a fabrication, not a fabrication. What's the word? It's
exaggeration.
Exaggeration, correct.
Yeah.
It's a little bit further from what the truth is.
It's very biased.
That was recorded. That poop cruise was recorded. Actually, a lot of the footage was from a 2023 cruise that they made simulated to look like that, because in fact, when the poop cruise happened, there was no cell phones back then. So all of that documentary footage was all footage that they tried to recreate what really happened, and to obviously document it to show you guys. So that's what I kind of try to make it known to all of the people that have come up and asked me about it. Not saying that those kinds of things can't happen, but the media does like to stretch things from one extreme to the other for various different reasons, for reactions out of people.
Yeah.
And, you just have to keep that in mind. Not everything that you see with your two eyes are actually what in hindsight is happening or is going on. So
now, as you're telling us this important stuff, look at this stuff that comes up here from Zach. He got catfished.
He did.
I put up Robin from Sea Lake Journeys, and he tuned in and got Scott.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good switch, Zach. I'm actually, I'm with you on that one.
Let me tell you how that happens, Zach, here real quick. As I was making this episode, Robin from Sea Lake Journeys goes, this would be a really good episode to have somebody else, somebody come in and make it a conversation. I'm like, well, come on. And she goes, no, I don't mean me. She goes, I mean Scott. And I'm like, so I'm like, you're volunteering Scott, really? She goes, yeah. I'm like, it's already like 6:30. And I'm like, well, let me get a hold of him and see if he's not working or something.
No, just getting out of work. Look, I still have my pizza.
I haven't even ate supper yet. I haven't either, though, Scott, so don't feel bad. I don't eat till after the show. So,
there you go.
I said, Scott, don't eat. I'm not eating. How about that?
I ate half. Couldn't help myself.
But so how else are you influenced? Maybe like, let's say you're looking at doing a specialty dining. Maybe you're like, well, I kind of like to do the steakhouse on my next cruise. Who's going to influence you? Where are you going to turn to find out what you really need to know about that steakhouse? Is there anybody that's maybe been to that steakhouse on that ship, or maybe another channel, or maybe you've read some review somewhere? Where do you look to, Scott?
Honestly, to tell you the truth, I just type it in just like anybody else on YouTube. If I do know, like, let's say Chris and Liz went there, or, somebody that I do know, Chef from Sea Lake Journeys, or Lisa or somebody, and I will go to that video, right? Armstrong Adventures, he goes freaking everywhere. He's on a cruise right now. So, I mean, he goes everywhere. Yes, I will go to those creators if they have done that experience. But I will also just go on YouTube and type in Dunn's River Falls and see who else that I may or may not know. Like, okay, like, Keeping Up with the Griffins. Hey, they may have went. And I didn't even know they went, right? And they come up just because I searched it. Yep. And I watch that. And then I continue on to people that I don't know, like Adelaide and, Adele. I'm like, oh, okay, Cruise Adventures. Like, who is that? A&A Cruise Adventures. I start watching them, and hey, A&A Adventures starts coming into the community. That's how things grow. That's how communities grow. That's how we grow together. That's how we inform each other. That's how we stick together. And I think that's kind of what we're cultivating here in our little cruise community. Our little cruise community.
Let's say you're going to a port and you want to hang out at the port, and you're watching, like you say, you've Googled it, and now you found half a dozen YouTube channels have got that port up. And let's say a couple of them just absolutely hated it, and a couple of them loved it, and a couple of them thought, it was okay. Do you look at factors like, okay, the ones that didn't like it, maybe they had kids and there was no kids playground, no kids water park or something like that. So you're like, okay, maybe I can dismiss that. And maybe the two that loved it, they were old people and they liked going to the museum that was there, and the two people went, they were just, maybe, you don't know why they said, how do you factor in those things to say, well, is this really for me?
I think you just have to, sometimes if you really want to do something, you just have to experience it, right? And everybody's going to have a different experience. And you could go through an excursion and say at the end to Robin, hey, that sucked. And you're like, yeah, it did. And I can go through it and I'd be like, oh my God, that was the best thing ever. And hey, two different strokes for different folks, right? So, I mean, honestly, everybody can make a scenario and make an experience what it is. Based on how they're feeling, right? And there's a lot of factors that go into that. So I don't think I listen, and I think Chris said this first, Chris M said this first. I don't really listen to any one person that influences me. I think I'm a strong enough influence on myself, and that's dangerous enough. So leave that for what it is. But yeah, I really just, if I want to do something, I'm going to do it. And I'm not going to do it half-ass. I'm not going to take the little excursion. If I'm going to do the excursion, we're doing it. We're doing it. I'm getting the lunch. I'm getting the pictures. I'm getting the rock climbing. I'm getting the extras. I'm doing it. We're doing it. I'm not doing the little tiny little one where, I have to get off halfway. No, I'm doing it. Otherwise, I'm not doing it. I'm going to just go explore.
Right. I get you. Yeah, totally. I totally agree. Because I've ran into that. I've looked at things where I'm like, man, these two channels hated it and these two loved it. And I try to figure out the circumstances why. And then I'll go read the reviews, that people have put up, they've done that excursion. And once again, you get so many positive and so many negative and so many in between. And then I just comes down to, is there anything else I'd rather do, or do I really want to do this? And so there's so many factors that can influence you on what you're going to do on your cruise. Even picking your ship. Have you ever went on a ship because somebody told you it was great, or have you ever avoided going on a ship because you heard other people say, this ship is no, don't go here? Have you been influenced like that as far as ships?
No, not necessarily. I don't think the last 4, 5, 6, 7 of my cruises were even about the ship. It was about the people or persons I was cruising with, and given the circumstance, it really didn't matter about the ship. And most of them, I'll be honest with you, were cruise deals or free cruises, right? Port charges, taxes, fees, all that other stuff. But the deal, the cruise fare itself was nothing out of my pocket. So I don't really think that it influenced me. I think the fact that it was a free cruise and I had PTO was the influence. PTO is always the influence, isn't it? I mean, come on, pay time off.
That's a form of influence, though. Right.
My biggest influence, to tell you the truth, PTO, which I have none of right
now. Chris says, I agree, Scott. Now that I've made friends, I do take their opinion more seriously than someone I don't know.
Yes.
At least now I do. But I still watch a lot of different views. I think Chris is on something there. I'm going to trust, like knowing the Conscious Cruiser, Scott and Elisa. I can watch their videos. I talk to them, all the time. And so we kind of have a rapport with each other so that we know where the other person is coming from. So if they tell us it's ABC, then we know what ABC means to them and, how that would translate to us. So I think, having friends that versus somebody you don't know, I think the friend's going to get a little heavier influence time.
And we haven't cruised together, but we have met in the flesh. Yeah. And we have danced on the same wooden object. Maybe not at the same time, but we both, yeah. That clip surfaced the internet for a little while, and then I don't know where it ever went, but
I've got it.
I know you do.
Sensei Wabbit hides that thing, and I always stumble across it. And next time I get it, I'm gonna make sure I put it in a folder where I can find that rascal. Mitch, good evening to you right there from the Cam Fam coming in.
The Cam Fam.
Okay, whoops. What's this right here? Here we go. Chris also says, like the question I had about C-Day brunch I had on Carnival Cruise Addicts. I heard that question. 3 or 4 drop answers for me. Now I feel I know what to expect.
Yep.
And everybody's got an opinion. And originally, back when they started, I didn't think I'd like it. I'm like, man, I got to have my breakfast. I got to wait till brunch. I'm going to starve. But then when I got there, I found out they got huevos rancheros.
Oh, that
steak and eggs.
Rancheros. Oh, those are my favorite.
Carvel makes some great steak and eggs for C-Day brunch, y'all. If you go to C-Day brunch,
You do, yeah.
I'm going to recommend it. I'll see if I have an influence over y'all to go try it. Just remember, if you don't like it, you can get something else.
You definitely can.
Let's see where we're at here. This community is so amazing, so much support, so much knowledge, and so much love. Exciting and new. If you want it, do it even when everyone else says no.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, Mitch, hold on. Mitch, speaking of pork, you just talked about pork. I have to show you something. And specifically you, Mitch.
All right, Mitch. Scott's got something for you. I don't know what it is, but I'm with you.
My parents sent me an early Christmas gift. And I thought you would think that this is funny. So let me put it on. It's an apron, okay? Do a lot of cooking, okay? I like my butt rubbed and my pork pulled.
So
and
your
there's
parents
nothing
know
about
you.
burning butt, but it's close enough, Mitch. So I thought you would like that. I have to find out where she
They know you the same way we know you. Then I guess.
Enough time to forget about it, but yeah. So yeah, I'll be wearing that when I'm out grilling with my bone, with my butt, with my I forgot what it said.
Oh, Chris says, I think Warmstrong Adventures influenced me to take the jump to go ahead and book the bucket list cruise for Japan. I can't remember what he said, but it struck a note with me, and I booked it. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of thing I'm looking for now on this show. How have you been influenced? Who influenced you? And like that, was it an article you read, a TV show you watched, someone you saw on YouTube?
Yeah, I got to take a picture of that for Bill.
Send that to Bill.
I think he's here, but anyway, I'm gonna send that to Bill. That would make him happy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's a great person of influence too. I mean, if you look at Bill's channel, right? Look at all of the experience he has, the cruise credibility he has, right? Because of the amount of experiences that he's been through. And you guys know Bill, right? He is going to be raw and real, even if it hurts. It doesn't matter. He's just going to tell you how it is. And if it sucks, he's going to tell you. And if it's good, he's going to tell you, right? And he will also say, just because I think that it was not good, doesn't mean that you won't think it's not good. I just did not care for it. Bill has a light way of saying things. I just, whatever.
That's I like about Bill.
Yeah,
I like that. I try to do the same thing Bill does there too. I'll say, look, I didn't like this. We just went to Bimini, and on the island we ate lunch there, and I got the what do you call it? The fish just cooked in lemon juice, so it's not really cooked.
Oh, ceviche.
Ceviche, yes, I got ceviche. I ate it. I didn't like it, but I do tell people, I say, if you like ceviche, you're going to like this. And because if I don't like it and I can still eat it, somebody who does like it is going to love it. So
you still eat it? Oh wow!
Well, yeah, I was hungry, but the chicken was fantastic. But you may not like it. It's jerk chicken. Some people don't like jerk chicken, but I do, and that was really good. And the corn on the cob with coconut, I tell people it was probably the best thing we had on the island. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, corn on the cob with coconut.
Shaved coconut or like coconut oil? No,
like coconut strips and little pieces on it. Yeah. You'll have to check out the video. The video's up now. I put it up yesterday. And we've got the wheel there, and we show what we ate. And coconut on corn on the cob, and it was fantastic. Yes, I got to get some more of that. But yeah, influence. We wonder how our shows even influence anybody, because somebody says, well, that guy's crazy, he can have fun with a snake and a bowling ball, then that probably ain't gonna be fun for me. but then again, other people look, and I know, as far as like having one leg, and sometimes I'm in the wheelchair, so I know I'm influencing some people who have the mobility issues, because I get a lot of comments on my videos from that. They're like, wow, that's great, I'm glad you showed me that the ramps are here, and that that's a stare only place. I can't get there and things like that. And so sometimes just tips like that will influence people. And so Scott, I know you show people
too. Those are important. Those are important tips too for mobility tips.
Yeah, and dietary tips. Robin from Sea Lake Journeys is celiac, so she has to eat gluten free, and we get a lot of comments on that too. A lot of people asking questions about that. Look at here. When I search something, y'all come up. I'm excited. You would think I won something.
Vicky.
Wonder what she searches that makes us come up, Scott.
Conscious cruiser.
That would do it. That would definitely do it. It sure would.
Lime in the coconut. I would put a lime in the coconut. I put 4 limes in the coconut and a double squeaky.
Double squeaky and a Sensei rabbit footprint. Okay, well, let me just show you this right here. What was the next thing I was going to show you? Right here. Does something like this influence you? A thumbnail to entice you to watch a video. Would you say, okay, I'm curious about Bimini, and you see the thumbnail, are you going to click on that to watch the video to be influenced by it, or go, whatever?
Zach would say only if I click on it and Robin's in the video.
Yes, that's exactly what Zach would say. He'd be disappointed because I'm there too. Scott's not there though, Zach. It's just me and Robin from Sea Lake Journey. So Scott should have been there. We tried to get him to come, but
should have.
I just, sometimes we think about the influence of thumbnails getting you to watch the video, and you don't know what you're going to get. And I hate the clickbait stuff. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They kicked me off the ship, and then you go and you find out it's disembarkation day. You know how that influences me? I ain't watching them guys again.
Kicked off the channel.
Yeah, you kicked off my channel. Sure enough. Yeah, there you go. Love the thumbnail. How about that?
Oh, what's the video?
Mitch says we try to always give their perspective as well. Yeah. I don't just like, saying, I hate this. I don't like this. It's terrible. Don't do it. I'll say, we did it.
Do it.
Wasn't for us. Here's why it wasn't for us. Blah, blah, blah. But if you like blah, 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 you're going to love this. Go give it a try. That's what Mitch here is talking about too. Show that, my opinion ain't always right for you.
Yeah. Everybody can like something different,
Different perspectives. Get questions about cruising with the girls. See, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
We have once in a while someone will ask us about kids clubs or something, and we'll defer them to other channels. We'll say we can tell you they have kids clubs, and I got them in the video, and they have this for kids, but I really can't tell you anything about it. I don't know. So go check out this channel or that channel, and I'll look up some to recommend. But yeah, so now I know I can recommend Cam Fam for that.
Yep.
There you go. Now I know that.
Yeah.
And hate clickbait.
Yeah, me too, Liz.
I hate it. And sometimes it's real obvious that it's going to be clickbait when they say, I'm getting kicked off the ship. I'm like, oh, I know what that is. It's disembarkation day. Yeah. So I ain't even going to watch that. Clickbait is the pits. Yep. What I hate
is the clickbait.
But look at there. Sadly, it gets views, but not the way we want to grow our channel. Exactly. That's where I feel, Chris and Liz. I don't want to grow on that. So I don't do that. It frustrates me. If it frustrates me, I'm not going to put it on my channel. I don't want to frustrate my own self with it. Me too, Carnival Cruise Addicts. Why do people put it out there? Because it gets a ton of views.
Yeah, it does.
People want to find out why they got kicked off the ship.
You want that instant gratification, Those people that post the clip.
Yep. So I don't subscribe to that. Living and cooking. We did an 8-day on Oasis this past July. Had a great time. Love the Aqua 80 show. Now, see, I look at that as a good recommendation right there. I know that they have Aqua Park on there. So now I know Cruising Chris M there has seen it and loved it. And not only him, but I know a lot of other channels that have went there and watched it and loved it. So I would just add his opinion to the pile of we loved it. And I'd be like, I got to go see that. I'm surprised I don't get questions on cruising with an adult kid.
A big adult kid.
Okay. Yeah.
Big adult kid.
Thumbnails are hard. We always try to make ours descriptive and fun. Yeah. Give them an idea, a true idea of what your video really is, because it set the opinion of what your video is going to be. Since we are talking about how you influenced, about cruising,
Right.
I think that's an important thing. I make this thumbnail right here. All it is who influences your opinions about cruising. I'm not trying to trick you. It's just a simple question like we're talking about tonight.
Does it? Ooh.
And she goes, "Why'd you put that picture of me up there? That's terrible." I'm like, "No, it's not."
No.
So we get arguments about that. That's what we argue about. Y'all want to know what me and Robin see like Journeys argues about? Stuff like that. I make a good thumbnail with her on it. She goes, "Why you put that in there? Take that off. Put something else on there." I'm like, "Nope, I ain't doing it."
Don't put me on the thumbnail, that's for sure.
But hey, you know what? It is time for a water break here real quick. And so I do have something other than cruising to entertain you tonight. And I think you're going to love it. It's the mascots from Sea Lake Journeys.
Ringo, you hungry, baby?
I don't think they really want this. You want it? Let's see if he wants it. You want this? You want it? I don't think he wants it. All right, Ringo, what about you, buddy? You probably don't want either, do you?
Little tail wagging. He eats on the couch because baby Enzo eats all the food.
Yeah, that's why he's on the couch, y'all. So there's your mascots from Sea Lake Journeys, Baby Enzo and Ringo. That's what happens at supper time around here and breakfast time. It's a circus, and that's why I put the circus music on there.
It's a freaking circus.
It really is. Okay, let's see what I have here. What's this? Don't ever put me in a bathing suit on a thumbnail. Oh, I'm gonna get a picture of you, Liz, one day on a cruise ship. You got everyone to come in with Robin on the thumbnail. Yeah, I hope nobody considers that clickbait because she is part of this channel, Robin Sea Lake Journeys. That's why that was not intended to be clickbait. It was either that or put a picture of me, but I already used a picture of me up on Friday's live show, so I couldn't do that. Thank goodness for that.
Thank goodness for that.
Let's see. Where are we at here? What is this here? Thanks, CCA. So nice of you to say. We rarely get feedback from people who we respect as much as the two of you. Okay, great. And I know the feedback thing is a great help too. You know, everybody's looking for feedback. And Chris and Liz made a good point on their show tonight. And watch somebody's video, leave a comment. And 100% with that. 99.9% of the time I'm leaving a comment. The only exception to that is if I do watch it on the big TV, and then I'll try to remember later to get my phone and comment through the phone. You know, I probably only missed one in 100, 1 in 1,000.
That's not bad.
Not bad. Oh, here we go. Enzo, stop teasing me. I had to have him dance for y'all here tonight. That was what that was all about. I hope George never picks my picture for a thumbnail. Oh my goodness, ain't no telling what would show up. Robin did look nice. Vicky, come on.
Boy.
You look great too. All right, come on. Vicky's one of my dance partners, Scott, over here on her channel.
I saw you dancing over there on her channel.
Hey, I get over there and there's a half dozen girls and one guy.
That's you.
It's been that way my whole life. When I was a young man and went out dancing, all the guys would stand up and they wouldn't dance. I'd be out there dancing 20 girls, one after another. Sometimes 2 or 3 at a time. Still that way today. I don't care. I like it. All right, so influence. Who is there a particular YouTube channel that you would consider their opinion maybe a little higher than others, or on a particular thing? Like maybe if you're looking at a certain cruise line that you've never been on, and you know, like I'll use Bill as an example. Bill's been on that cruise line over there 3 times. and you know other people have been on it once, but they went on a 3-day sailing, and Bill's been on a 12-day sailing and an 8-day sailing and all that. Would you consider his opinion based on his experience on that ship multiple times, multiple days, over another channel who's only been on one 4-day sailing, let's say?
I don't think so. I think everybody kind of is, entitled to their opinion. I obviously would listen to someone like Bill a little bit more, but again, I don't think that it's going to influence either way. I think I'm going to listen to both or watch both. Let's say they both had a vlog out or something like that. I would watch both. And, I would try to make my own informed opinion on the ship, whether I want to go on it, if I want to do whatever. But yeah, no, I don't necessarily hold anybody's opinion in higher regard, no matter what the channel is. I don't care your sub count. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It really, to me, it really does not matter. And even as far as credibility, the crew's credibility, yes, obviously, if you've been on the ship, that proves a little credibility. But if somebody has went on a ship multiple times or somebody has went on once, I mean, it's still an experience, right? And the person that has went on multiple times could have had multiple different experiences for multiple different reasons. Or whatever, the door handle fell off or whatever. They found this in their room. There was crumbs or a cockroach or whatever. I don't know, whatever. I'm just making a whole bunch of stuff up, right? You have no idea. But I don't hold anybody on a pedestal, right? I don't put anybody on a pedestal, even some of the bigger names like, Lalito Loco or somebody, that has been in it for a while, right? Yes, if Tony was to say something, obviously I would still listen, right? And he's a cruiser, right? But I don't hold his regard over Bill's or over Liz's or over Chet's or over Mitch's or over over Zach's or over Linda's or anything like that, right? I was just throwing out names there, guys. But
just throwing names there.
That's just me. That's just me.
No, I'm that way too. I know there's certain people I'll go to their opinion first. Maybe I know them a little better, I think, but I'm going to listen to everybody's opinion, even if it's somebody I like. I don't really, I'm going to hear what they say anyway. It's like you say, they got a different experience. Why they have that experience, I like figuring that out. And then I'm still going to go get my own experience anyway, right? Same as you are. I think everybody's going to do that. Go get their own experience up there. And let's see. Looks like Carl Cruzak Chet is a ladies man.
Oh yeah.
Here comes a dancing.
He's a ladies.
And look at here. Sean's trying to stir the pot. When are you going to join me with a leggy? We're probably going to have to do that. I don't know when we're going to get a cruise together, Sean. We are going to get to Australia one day after Rob from Sea Lake Journeys retires. We are going to come that way. So it may be a number of years yet. She's still got a few years before she retires. Or, we could always do one over the channel. Next time they have the telethon for Helping Hands for Cruising, we do a show like this, and I'll grab my leggy, and you do your shoey. And Scott, what are you going to drink out of?
The can.
No, that's boring. How about like an oil can or something?
I don't know about that.
Vicky says, do y'all make your thumbnails before a vlog? I heard experts say we should. I'm going to try it. I'll make them before I do a live show sometimes. But as far as a video, no. As I'm editing the video, I'll throw up a half a dozen different possible thumbnails, and then I'll compare them and pick that way. But before a live, I'll just randomly go pick out a picture. Like I'll do it for Wednesday. I'll probably do it tomorrow. And I'll take a picture, and sometimes that's where the topic comes from. And just do it like that. How about you, Scott? You do the same thing?
It depends. Some of the cruise. Did she say cruise vlogs? Yes. So some of the cruise vlogs I will make a thumbnail for before. Just kind of keeps me in the mindset of what I want to round that video on, and what I kind of want to focus on in the video. Right, that's going to kind of be on the thumbnail, but not all the time. Not all the time. Sometimes I do, like Chet does when I'm editing. I'll be like, "Oh, that's a good good piece for a thumbnail, and I'll screen record it or screen capture it or whatever, and then that will be the thumbnail image.
Yeah, I look for something with Robin from Sea Lake Journeys in it. I like getting other opinions from people we respect, but same as Scott, we make our own opinion. Yep. Yeah, you got to go give it a try. I mean, if everybody told me, Scott told me, and Carnival Cruise Addicts told me, and Foodie Vacations told me, and Coca-Cola, everybody told me, man, don't eat there. We've done different sailings over this past year, and it's just always horrible. I'd be like, why am I going to spend $60 to go see if I can prove them wrong?
Right.
If everybody gave it a or negative review, I'd be like, I'll wait till they fix that, and then I'll
maybe I'll wait on that.
Yeah, Fred's Hot Dogs on the Carnival Horizon is not the place to go eat. I'm like, I'll go. There's plenty of other places to eat on the Carnival Horizon.
Yes.
Good point, Scott. That's why Eddie never gives his opinion. He wants people to experience things for themselves.
Yep.
Yeah, like I say, we just throw out our perspective, and then we always put but you may like this.
Right. You
may like this for this. And we'll give a reason typically why we if we didn't like something, which is rare, very rare. But, we didn't like the fitness excursion we were on because it turned out we were supposed to drive down this road. Well, that road was closed that day, and we had to go down this road. Well, it may not be closed next time you go, so you're going to go down that road you're supposed to go and see what you're supposed to see. But we went over here, and it was not good. So we'll explain why, hopefully. Zach says I put Mitch on a pedestal.
Yes, we know, Zach, we know.
And I also think cruising experience is all in your mindset. Oh,
it is.
Yes. Yeah, if you go with the right attitude of I'm going to have fun no matter what, I'm going to have a good time no matter what, guess what? Yep. Like I say, I can have fun with a snake and a bowling ball.
Snake and a bowling ball.
Zach, sorry your standards are so low. Agreed, Liz. Our mindset is we will never have a bad cruise. I've never had one. 45 cruises in, I ain't never had a bad one yet. I've had some that are better than others.
Haven't had, no.
No bad ones. No bad ones. Just some are better than others. You took words right out of my mouth, Mitch.
Yeah.
Some are, as I like to say, some are more gooder than others. Some people are just enjoyable to watch. I never considered royal, but I've been watching all of Zach's videos recently.
There you go. Sorry, Andy. I am so sorry.
Yeah. Oh, make sure you watch Zach's videos on the terror trail he did down here in Sebring where I live. And then he went to the restaurant I recommended and loved it. And it was Mexican, by the way. Yeah.
I usually watch his on mute. Tell you the truth.
I feel very comfortable asking.
I kid. I give Zach a ton of shit.
Everybody does.
Yeah, it's fun.
I feel very comfortable asking Carnival Cruise questions with CCA and Coach Cruise. They definitely have a lot of seat time between them both and value their opinions. Yeah, we've got about 25 Carnival Cruises ourselves, and over I don't know how many different ships, like 15 different ships too, and we've had great experiences on all of them. And sometimes we read experiences and somebody's had a bad experience, and we will tell people, hey, you know what, that they might have been unhappy about something else. You know what I mean? You ever been mad about something else, and now the rest of the day my check wasn't in the mail. We agree that people can have different opinions even on the same cruise, but we tend to take reviews from people who are compensated in any way with a grain of salt. Yeah, and a lot of them make disclaimers. I didn't get paid to be here. I paid for my own cruise, and I used to wonder why they did that. Now I know. Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, cruise lines paying their way, then they're expecting something. You don't get nothing for free.
Correct. As a creator, so like the way that happens, right? If you have a large enough following, influence, right? A cruise company will come out with their marketing team will come to you, or you go to them, right? If you feel like you're a large enough influence, and you basically get like a brand deal, and they give you a free cruise in return for 5-story post and 1 post, but it has to be spun in a positive way, right? There could be no negative connotations. You can't say this, you can't do that, right? And it's kind of like a little binding nonverbal verbal contract, right? Sometimes you sign things, sometimes you don't. Best sign things, if you ever do it, sign it, right? But yeah, I will never sign any one of those. I'm never going to get paid for my opinion. But there are people out there that do, right? That figure that pathway may be best suited for them. And hey, if you're doing it and you're rocking it out, cool. But again, like Hikanuki World Tour said, I will always take that opinion with a grain of salt because I know that you're being paid to tell me that this experience is good. Right? Now I could have went in and experienced the same thing and I could have been like, wait, they're right. And damn it, that's great marketing dollars because you're getting paid to tell the absolute truth. But I know on the internet there have been creators, and can't think of any to name, but I know in the history of all this influencing stuff that has happened on the internet, I know there have been people that have been like, Spindrift, this is amazing. Cut. Oh my god, this is shit. Oh god.
Yes. Yeah. Get me off of this.
Because you were getting, $81,000 to do the commercial, right? It's acting, right? A form of acting in a way, right? Is that person really credible with what they're saying, right? Or are they an actor, and do I have to decipher, are they telling the truth, or is it BS because they got the coin?
It's like a commercial, they come and say, hey, promote these ice skates. Okay. Hey, these are the best ice skates in the world. Well, I don't even ice skate, so what do I know? But yeah, they do expect something in return because nothing's free. And so if you're getting paid, which, hey, cruise lines, if you want to send me on a free cruise, I'll give you a good review. Don't worry about it. I'll make sure I tell everybody, hey, I got paid to say this. But I had a great time because it was paid for.
That was the best part.
You're going to know I had a great time with it.
They're like, yeah, don't sign that Sea Lake Journeys guy again. Like, damn it.
They need to really be clear about the interest of full disclosure. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Head to the Nerd Herd. Oh, is it getting close, ain't it? Yeah, we're only 7 minutes away from the Nerd Herd. It's just like cilantro. Everybody's different, has their own preference, like cabin choice, venue choice, Alaska, Caribbean, over the pond. I like it all.
Down under, over the pond, under the river, through the woods. To
grandmother's house we go. Only you can decide what cruise is for you, but you can get great ideas by watching all the videos. That's right. That's right. That's what YouTube's all about, right? Showing everybody this was my experience. This is what happened. I vlogged it, blah, blah, blah. Maybe it's for you, maybe it ain't. Even if you had the best cruise ever and you showed it that way, look, this was the best mouse, this is the best everything. Somebody may look at that and go, well, I don't like mice. I don't like carrots and tofu or whatever. So that's not for you. Even though you liked it, still could be something that other people just don't like.
True.
I think this. After you cruise enough, you know that just because someone has a bad meal or experience somewhere doesn't mean you will. That's right. Staff changes and attitudes are different. That is so true. So true. So true. And I tell you can be on that ship. You can be doing a back-to-back. And that first week, you had the best food in the main dining room. The next week, guess what? They changed the head chef. They changed the maitre d'. And they changed 200 of the people in the kitchen, and everything tastes like mud. So,
mud.
It can sure happen. My goodness, we are running out of time already, and I think I got. I want to influence y'all one more time.
Virgin Voyages Bimini Beach Club, a place to play and a place to relax. We are Sea Lake Journeys. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.
We've been to Bimini at least 3 times.
I love Bimini.
I do too. And that beach club is fantastic. And there's some tips on there that I wait for people to ask questions about. Like in our video that we have, I just put out yesterday, we show the first stop off the free tram coming off the ship is a place where you can go rent golf carts. And you can see they've got a pile of them. And I'm waiting for people to say, well, how much are the golf carts? Where can you go with the golf carts? Do you have to have a license to get the golf carts? There's an age limit to golf carts. And a lot of them will say, don't know, because I never did it. I can tell you this, though. The first time we went, the golf carts were advertised that they were going to be $50. And when we got there, there was like 3 left, and they were wanting $250 a piece for them. Yeah, that was a little shady deal going on there, right? And we saw a lot of them breaking down. They were junk, and oh my goodness. And I said, no, I ain't going to do that. But now you go there, and nobody, I don't think, rented a golf cart that day off our ship. Not as far as I saw. And they had tons of them there, and they looked much nicer. They looked like they got some good ones. But I just wonder if they ruined it from the beginning with some of their things, junky golf carts and then overcharging what they said. And now people are going to Bimini going, well, I ain't doing that.
I ain't doing that.
Because nobody got off there to get a golf cart.
Really?
Because where are you going to go? You're going to go where the tram's going, ride the tram for free.
Of course. I'm going on the free tram.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, the other side, if you want to go over there to this other beach they have and the little straw market, you pay $5 a person to take a cab ride each way. Mm-hmm. And you're there, and there's always cabs waiting both directions. So I'm just going to pay the $10 to go round trip instead of paying who knows what to get a golf cart that might break down.
Right.
All right. And Chris loved Bimini also. Never been to the beach club, though. Got the golf carts, asked for referrals before I went. Yeah,
I got a golf cart, too, and I just took off.
You did, too?
Yep.
Where'd you go?
Just around the island. I just went right where the roads took us, and that was just explored and went to a few bars and hung out, and yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Like we were going to do it when it was $50, and then when they told us $250, I was like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
What did they charge you?
I think I paid $80 for mine.
80?
80 for the day, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard them telling the people $100, when we were driving up, but I couldn't hear for sure exactly what they were saying, but I'm like, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. But if you want to just drive around the island, you can sure do it on the golf cart. Guys, it's 6:58. We got to get over there to Coker Culture to hang out with the Nerd Herd.
Yeah, let's go to the Nerd Herd.
Go to the Nerd Herd. Guys, Scott, thanks for joining me here tonight in place of Sensei Rabbit, who took off with Mona to go on a cruise. Left me in here at home all alone. Yeah, Chris says he paid $75. There you go. All right, guys, we sure appreciate y'all being here, and we're going to let you go 1 minute early. Thanks again, and until next time, we're going to do what, Scott?
We'll see you around the channel.
See you around the channel.
Well, thank you very much.